Hi everybody, welcome to a new video. Today I am going to show you around my hometown of Keighley in West Yorkshire, and I'm going to talk about some of my childhood memories. I've lived here all my life, and I'm going to talk about life in 2025 in this documentary and how times have changed and the struggles that people are facing. So it's going to be a really interesting documentary, something that a lot of people can relate to. So I hope you enjoy this video and find it interesting, and I'll show you around Keighley. Thanks everybody. Keighley has lots of family businesses that have been running for decades and served the local community and traded in the town. And it's getting harder and harder now for families to start up their own independent business. And Keighley's managed to keep those family values, that community spirit. And due to the high cost of running a business these days, it's just so hard to start up a new business these days, and it really is a shame. Businesses have to pay so much every day just to open up before a customer even walks through the door. So I think it's really important that these family businesses get the support what they need so that they can carry on and hand the business down to their future generations of their family, to their sons and daughters, and keep it going for another 30 years, So I'll show you a bit more around Keighley, and I hope you're enjoying this documentary so far. The Keighley War Memorial Gardens are maintained by local award-winning landscape gardener Mr. Steve Thorpe, who does a fantastic job every year, and the flower arrangements are absolutely incredible, and it always looks absolutely immaculate, and the grass is always perfectly cut. It really is something to be proud of in the town of Keighley. The Keighley War Memorial has a beautiful plaque dedicated to Captain Sir Tom Moore, honorary freeman of Keighley, and the Keighley War Memorial was unveiled in 1924, and Captain Sir Tom Moore's grandfather actually had a key role in the War Memorial being built. I've got lots of fond memories of Keighley growing up, going to Woolworths and WH Smith's, and going to Toy Masters as well, and getting my presents, and looking forward to Christmas time, things like that, and going to Blockbuster Video and hiring a video and a computer game, and there's so many great memories, and it's a shame that some of these shops don't exist anymore, because they really were a key part of my childhood, really. During the 19th century, Keighley became a highly significant textile and engineering town, and textile was the main industry in the 19th century in the cotton and woolen industries, and Keighley became a very famous town. So I've got Keighley Picture House just in front of me. I'll just show you. Looks quite nice lit up at night time actually, and it first opened in 1913. Thanks everybody for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed this little short documentary showing a few parts of Keighley and the history. And there's so much to see, you know. I'll have to make a few videos and really give you a good insight. And there's lots on offer in Keighley, there really is. It's a multicultural town. And there's great food on offer as well. There's lots of restaurants, takeaways, cafes, There's shawarmas, kebabs, burgers, pizzas, curries, whatever you fancy really. People come from different towns to experience Keighley's food, you know, it really is good. And there's Cliff Castle and the historic picture house, the Heritage Railway, and yeah, there's so much going on. So thanks again everybody. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks everyone. See ya.